Hello! Hello everyone, welcome back to another LMU stream. 1 minute to go till we can join the beautiful wet soaked Imola server. Yes, as Dan says, BOP was that bad. That's a good comment. I mean, let's hope the BOP is a bit less bad than it was on Sunday for VMS. Like, I don't know. If I made anybody angry on Sunday, my apologies. It's just yeah. I gave my reasons and my excuses during that fateful Le Mans race. Anyway, 40 seconds to go. I have registered in a BMW, because why not? And look at that. BMW, Cadillac? Oh, well, LMH, right? But another Cadillac. A Ferrari and a Porsche. Like, that, there is a good balance between LMHs and LMDHs. Although, alright, on a fixed setup, it's a bit different. One thing I must not forget is, wait, fuel is not ×2. Ah, yeah, okay, fuel is not ×2. That's what I have to remember, because WEC experience used to be in the silver, but now it's in gold, and in silver it was fuel ×2. Join event. Alright, so Pirate King strongly believes that LMU devs are doing promotional content for Maranello. Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, to be honest, WEC has been a bit of a Ferrari fest as well, so you know, realism. Yeah, I'm reluctant to do the Ferrari. I wanted to take the Toyota, but I want to try a bit of LMDHs. So this is going to be really interesting weather-wise. Because there is rain, so it says 100% rain. So at the end of Quali it will surely rain, and at the start of race it will surely rain. But we don't know how much. Logi, I'm switching to GT3 VMS, so I don't think that's possible. I think I am stuck to the class that I am doing. Otherwise I would need to pre-quali in a GT3, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll be doing GT3 in VC anyway. Let's head on the track. So it's fixed setup, but I wanted to do a bit of BMW clicking here. A bit less fuel. All right. Yeah, watch my stream and decide which car to BOP. Well, at Spa and Monza it indeed felt like that the Peugeot is way too quick, but you know, some cars just have one track or two tracks where they excel. And again, if it was cold Monza, it would be different. It was hot Monza and hot Spa, so... Ah, sound. I know. I recorded something before, there you go, and I had to change the audio. So, sound should be back. I see there's... why is it... Wait, one more thing. Let's close down that light bulb program so we don't get a red screen. And I see another thing, which is that now there is even more of this artifacting, you know, like these curves with pixels. I don't know if this is because of... let me just quickly try to fix the camera. So I repositioned the camera a little bit. It's a bit more centered. Actually, it's not more centered. It's more high up. Maybe slightly more centered. But it might pick up the pixels a bit better now, which is not good. Where are you? Settings, gain. I mean, it doesn't really change much. The pixels are just too big on the monitor. I need to upgrade my GPU and monitor. Anyway, let's drive. Oh, Mr. Fabio, the champion. Hello. What's my pace? To be honest, I don't really know. I've done just one outing. I went to the server. Why is this car so loud? Let me know if it's a bit too loud for you guys. But I've done one Bahrain outing with the Ford Mustang, and it looks like it's kind of 13s. It's just perfect. Perfect! It's a bit cold, right? Yeah. Well, it doesn't help when I'm doing very slow outlap. That low speed rotation. Yeah, I need to decide what I want to do for VMS. Just before the stream... Wait, 8 minutes. Yeah, that's I guess 6 laps. Just before the stream, I've seen new VMS calendar. I don't know if it's public. I mean, it has to be public. It was in the Discord, so... now it's way too bright. Yeah. And we have 6 rounds. 6 sprint rounds for season 3 of VMS. Is wingless Peugeot viable for this race? Probably. I mean, the car is quick in the wet, it's quick in a straight line, but it does not have a good downforce. And... alright, yeah, very cold. But I believe it's not intended to make it BOP'd like for Vanaval and Glickenhaus. Like they are not trying to BOP them to be competitive. So I think same for the old Peugeot. It's kind of decommissioned. It's still usable, but it will never be competitive, I think. At least not on purpose. Yeah, like the ferry, that's the case, indeed. Yeah, a bit of a shame that there is no endurance rounds, but then again we will have well, driver swap events in the online system, and we will have a virtual endurance championship to cater for those needs. Dracula, I am using horizontal sprints. Yeah, now I remember why I chose this car for VMS Season 1. It's just nice. the low speed rotation that the Peugeot could never even dream of. Here my resolution is 3840 times 1080. Heights heavy. Wait, what, Pierre, what kind of resolution is that even, like 2000? That's... I don't think there's a monitor that size. This car is really good. I mean, I'm now comparing all the traits of the car in comparison to the Peugeot. Like the kind of rotation and the exit traction and so on that I'm getting is just unmatched. Obviously Peugeot had its own strengths, but this is just kind of pleasant. Oopsie. Let's see when the rain starts. This super weird exposure bug is happening now again. To save with the curbs, but pace seems to be very decent. Just not enough fuel for 2 attempts, even though I have the time. Mareczek, very close, right there, so well, last attempt for me. No rain though. The forecast said 100% chance for the quali session. And that's... It was a yellow track limit. Now I don't have time to fuel save. I had like 5 seconds spare, I think. Let's see if I even cross the line in time. Yeah, I have time, I don't have the fuel. That's not gonna work. I guess it's gonna be pit stop practice. Yeah, Delta. I had a bit of lap time remaining, but... Well, that's too late. Wait, what? Ah. Yeah, 60. Okay, quite close at the top. Nick, no BOP update yet. But, yeah, I don't know. It's raining, it's not even raining now. "25 laps makes sense, yeah. And I forget again what was the lap time that I just did. Come on, load quickly. 1:30. Wait. 60 times 40 divided by 90. Well, it could be 27 if it's fully dry. It's raining. But how hard is it raining? Slightly wet already. Not doing slicks in these conditions. That's for certain. But if I do a pit stop... Let's see if it ever makes sense to do a pit stop. Now that's gonna be interesting. It will be damp for the last 15. Yeah, let's see how the chances and like the rain chances behave. It can be different from race to race, of course. MX Cadillac, yeah, I mean, I have no idea how it would be on open setup. I think on these fixed setups it's kind of alright. Slicks on damp is still slower than wet. Yeah, the problem is that it's Imola, so very little heat goes into the tires. Anyway, we are ready for anything. Maybe a bit more power cut. Let's take brake bias to the rear slightly. Out of line. Marchak with drive-through already. What did he do? What happened to my frame rate? I have 95 FPS. It's the most stuttering I've had in LMU for months. It's still smooth, kind of. I'm sending it too hard. It would be great if I had some logging for the PC performance opened now. Because yeah, it's now back to 138 FPS. I don't know what is it, like I put rain drops to high, because if they're on low, they look horrendous on the windshield. And then when there are other cars around, and I have textures on high, but other cars on medium, it looks like even when other cars are on medium it's a problem. So maybe it's just the VRAM. 10 gigabytes of 3080 RTX VRAM is supposedly quite marginal. This BMW really lets me get away with smaller mistakes. Looks a lot drier. Well, it's wet, it's not even slightly wet, it's properly wet. That looks like a very dangerously lagging Toyota. Cannot get that nose in. Let's put the brake bias even more to the rear. Hello, Kyle. Just about stopped the car. Hi Chad, I'm not sure about the Mustang. We will see tonight. Hopefully it's a bit more competitive at Bahrain, because it's quite good at braking and quite good in speed, or like in a straight line, as we have the poor P2 box for the drive-through. And it's Bahrain outer, so there is no this fast uphill left-right to cost lap time. And it's pretty decent in this like this short outer layout chicane. So hopefully I can do something with it today. So rain stopped. And it's already slightly wet. I've got a feeling that we will have to box for slicks. But the Corvette is a really good car. Like very fast car. It's just basically undrivable. Yeah, the Ferrari is having more fun behind me, which makes sense for the wet conditions. Looking for slip, or rather for less slip. Oh, here comes the Ferrari die. Like it snaps a bit when I go on throttle, and then suddenly it stops it very harshly from snapping. So I'm thinking what to do with TC. Almost feels like I need like maximum TC slip angle and less power cut. And that indeed feels good now. Corvette is unusable. Yeah, Corvette is unusable and McLaren is just weird. That's a great explanation. I see a drawing line. Oh. You know what, it feels so incredible to have Ferrari around me, but when I put the power down, I make a gap to him. It's unheard of. I've done whole VMS season with Ferraris around me, absolutely murdering me on the exits. It's a long pit lane here, I'm just thinking of slicks. Would have to be a big gain in lap time to make it worth it. Man, my braking is just horrendous. I don't know why. Yeah, about that front grip, again, supposedly all the real-life drivers agreed that the front needs to be weaker. Daniela, actually, as I was driving the Mustang, I don't have brakes to dive here. As I was driving the Mustang around Bahrain, it's just so funny, or not funny, like it's great how you need to actually prioritize the exit out of turn 1. You used to just brake deep into the entry, rotate a bit with the rear and then just smash the throttle, and then whatever happens on the exit happens. A bit of TC, no problem. Now we actually have to like really work on a straight exit, even if the entry and apex speed are a bit compromised. With these LMDHs, you just have to brake so early into that corner. I don't know how it is in ACC, to be honest. I never understood it. And yeah, for the hot lap mode, yeah, it's a bit of a pain. It's even more pain for setup shops, you know. When we try to do a good hot lap, like it's easier to make a setup than, because you can judge setup in a stint. Like you just keep driving, you see how it behaves, you see the delta in certain corners, you get a good idea of what it does. P2 got absolutely stuck. Nice. But if you want to do a good hot lap, you mess up, well, ask new tires, 3-4 out laps again. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Am I still live? I think I'm live, right? Like, yeah, I'm live, but the game is not live. Well, what do we do now? RIP. .0 will fix the issues, of course. One core of the CPU is absolutely maxed as it's trying to calculate something. Well, guys, that has been a race around Imola. Nothing I can do, right? I would love to check the state of the server, but all I can do is just go straight into LMU Discord and ask, where is it? Online chat. Yeah. Crash server Imola right now, split 1. Yes, yeah, okay, yeah. So it was not just me. Unlucky. It's been months since I've last had a terminal issue like this, with the whole server going down. And that happens right when Mr. Dan is out of office. So do I win then, or like do we all... Wait, what happens then? Is the rating calculated or is the rating not calculated? What happens if I click on it? Can I still join event? Would be funny if it was possible to join the event and just drive out of the pits again. Unable to join, yeah. Well, what more can we do? Let's just go to Bahrain, right? And join the practice and try to be quick around there. Devold Nell, hello. Long time no see. Front nose, yeah. I've heard that phrase before. Yeah, Daniela, no schedule in the description, but I figure out that I'm just doing 2 races today, so... Yeah, like it's... I thought it was going to be self-explanatory, and I was a bit lazy. Normally I do the ELMS Cup and then the WEC experience and then the championship. I find it a fun combination of the 3 races. But today it's been a lazy day. Or well, I'm not lazy, I've done a lot of stuff. So I became lazy in the afternoon. Did they sold the studio? Who sold the studio? Nobody sold the studio. Well, the vault, your comments are showing. Right. I have a bit of a note here, so I will use 6, 5 and 70C. I will use 0.76 in fuel ratio. I will go one right click down on max pedal force. I will take pretty crazy brake bias and 9 ABS. Luke White had 13.1. I hope that's quali fuel. So quali will be... what's the quali even? Is it 10 or 15 minutes? It's quite a long quali, I think. It's gonna take like a bit less of fuel and let's see what happens. Ah, shame for that Imola race. It was about to be a nice one about finding out about the weather and about the track cooling or drying. Time for another Luke Whitehead pole. Why not? I mean, it's gonna be pretty esports split anyway, so could be anybody from, I don't know, 5 people who get the pole. Yeah, I hope that the Mustang is a bit more competitive. I don't want to start P20 again, even though P20 into top 10 fight is fun. Just reading the comments. Ferrari Mafia does not want you to win. Well, it was Ferrari behind, right? And it was apparent that he cannot overtake. Yeah, I would absolutely love a Mustang shocker. A good shocker. It's really nice on the brakes, and then when you put the power down, it accelerates well after initial struggle because there is no engine on the rear axle. It turns in really well, and then through here it's not a problem. The front responds. For this chicane it's actually really good, like it's really guidable. The rear doesn't want to kill you, the front responds, so it's good to drive. So I have some hopes. But it will take 10 laps for the tires to get into any temperature window. No more matching light on the rim. Oh! Oh, yo. Wait. I think...
Hello.
Oh, that's Mr. Michi.
Is there an issue with the
Yes.
online championships?
No. Hopefully not, but I just got alongside many of the others, disconnected from the WEC experience race.
Yeah, because if you click online, then an error has appeared.
Ah, yeah, I
Because-
had that. I had that before. It fixed itself when I restarted the game.
Okay. I'd like.
Do I have a blue one? I don't. Yeah, I don't have a blue one anymore. That's why. That's kind of blue. Does that work? Doesn't match perfectly, but yeah, in Sim Hub there is only 4 presets for the lights, so I had to delete one, or like, yeah. It's the Rafa color. Yeah, I mean that's like I have one good Rafa layout, and then I have had one for the Peugeot. And then this one is still from the BMW. I don't even know what the other one was. Not sure if I should go to 4th gear here. My G-Sync is dead again. Sometimes on, sometimes off. Who would understand? Or maybe it's just the indicator. So 4 laps into the stint and the tires are still deep frozen. It really drives nice, and Nicholas, I can imagine it being good on the controller, because it just like it's so heavy that it doesn't mind if you do certain things with the inputs a bit more roughly or not so precise. I hope I can do 12.9 with this fuel once the tires are hot. Okay, that was a bit too much of curb, or a bit too little of traction control. Thank you, Christy. I'm trying, although again with the Mustang, It's pretty nice to drive. Yeah, unless you get this weird rear snap sometimes because the rear is light. Yeah, that's a bit too much of limit finding. Anyway, tires are slowly gaining temperature, so I need to find out if I actually can like scrub the tires a bit more on the outlaps in Quali and have better temperature, but remember there is only 6 tires available for Quali and race, so if I fully destroy 4 it's gonna be a bit of a problem for the race. For LEDs on the sides, these ones, right? Yeah, you can make them for fuel saving, although I don't think there are channels which mimic directly the in-game dash fuel saving lights. But you can always make some kind of calculation to do it. I'm not fully sure, never attempted. Yeah, I got 2 Celsius. It's so weird. It's like it doesn't really want to connect to the ground and like rub those temperatures into the rubber. It just skids across. And that was not a great combination of corners. It was too deep. I really find it interesting how this car likes to do kind of early, like late apex. Kind of just park the car on the apex and have really straight line exit. Yes, Imola server died. The Porsche skin is not a bug, it's a temp car. So basically, it's people that join server after you went out of the garage. They get livery like this, which loads instantly, so you don't get a lag when a game texture of the guy who is joining would be loading, which is a weird programming choice, but it's been there since R Factor 2 days, and it still causes join lags, so I don't know. Honestly, in ACC, if you are in the server and people are joining with liveries, if it's a hosted server with liveries, you get absolutely insane lag, like it freezes fully for 5 seconds when one car joins. So looks like it's some kind of a problem that iRacing has solved by that external program. But hopefully LMU is still working on it to someday have more seamless livery transfer. And it's really weird because all these liveries are, well, they're saved on everybody's installer, right? Unless they run custom liveries, but none of the liveries that are in practice server can be custom liveries, it's all the default liveries. So I don't know why some bits of information cannot be exchanged without a big lag. But yeah, this is the solution that LMU currently has. and then I can press, like, you can assign a button for load vehicles, and then you park the car in, like, next to the track, or like if you're doing a long run in a server in practice session, let's say, a new box for full tank, and you want to keep going on the same tires, you just press the button and it will freeze for 15 seconds or so, load everybody's liveries, and then you can see everybody in the car that they are actually driving. What am I doing? New tires. Yeah, I don't know what to do after Quali. I think at Interlagos and at Fuji in the previous rounds I just took new fronts. I guess I'm gonna do the same today. Otherwise I could take new left side both. Copy Andy. Well, that's interesting. I mean, I of course just partly understand it because I'm not a programmer, but it kind of rings some bells. "15 minutes to go. I really hope that I will not lose the R because of that Imola server crash. I guess nobody will really have anything because the server is dead. So no plus, no minus. The event will probably just not be visible in the results. A nice Mustang moment. Yeah, Nicholas, that's the case. If the server actually finishes the race, like if people drive and you have a game crash, then it will count you as DNF, yeah. Copy Andy. Well, if the server didn't crash, it meant that... Well, if everybody just disconnected from the server, I guess the server crashed, yeah. It would be fun if the server just kicked everybody and kept going. Well, I'm looking at these lap times from Ciclari and remembering the Whitehead's 13.1. It felt like... well, it feels like those lap times are made on race fuel, and I'm a bit worried about it still. I did 13.5 on full tank. Oh yes, Mr. Long was indeed in the dailies or in the champs. What happens if I just keep doing this? I've double checked the replays from a week ago from Fuji race, and I was wondering if the fastest guys in Quali did any weird stuff on the outlaps. Same for Spa for the open setup, like the WEC championship race. And I didn't see anything strange. They were all in the lampos, just gently bringing the tires up to temp. No drama, no anything. On lap 3, lap 4 tires were up to temp. And mine were still frozen in lap 4. In the Lexus and in the Mustang. Anyway, I sacrificed several percent for a couple of degrees. And I found a track limit. An orange one. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like I can gain crazy much of lap time here with the Mustang. What is that guy doing? I fear... I mean, I wanted to do the same as that guy after seeing the Delta die after last corner. I think I can do 13.3 maybe, which is not great. Feels like it's gonna be very difficult to get 12s in Quali, and I'm pretty sure people will go deep into 12s. Is that a possible move? Why didn't Russell do that on Bottas years ago? I think he did. that actual Porsche straight line performance? Ah, yes, today indeed. I don't fully remember what happened, but I think like 2 or 3 different things went wrong, and if one of them didn't go wrong, he would still have won. Luca, they did have they raced here on this layout 1 or 2 years. Hi Tom. Alright, 5 minutes to go, then we join the server, the correct server. Guess I get one clean attempt if nobody exits the pits after this. I don't really remember the lap times, but yeah, indeed, it's was it 50s something? But it was a fun race to watch. I got the impression that it wouldn't be bad if F1 did this layout more often. That's a nice lap. Not quite 13.1, but right, I have time and fuel for one more. Too much ABS. Wait, is there still the bug? It's only yellow. And the delta is still worse. It's funny how if you do like a very kind of wide exit out of turn 1 and completely cut that grass or Astro or whatever it's there, it's slower than a very tight apex and straight exit. Jonathan, it's what's it called? It's called the endurance layout, the one that you're thinking about. I think they did it in 2010? Well, 2010. Anyway, time to repeat what that guy did before. Wait, I want to see the replay of that. But replay is bugged. Okay. Come on. Nice. What? I crashed into that FIA thing? No, wait, what? It won't rotate around because I'm upside down. I have the controls to move. Ah, yeah. Then the mouse is tied and I cannot click. What did my rear wing crash into there? Found some invisible wall in the sky. Okay. Anyway, exit and join. And let's get fully demolished by Lambos doing 12.6. Kickflip, oh yes. Yeah, this is the kind of lobby where I get the feeling that I messed up by registering in the Ford. Jamie joins me again in the Ford Suffering. So it's 15 minutes indeed. How many laps is that even? 15 times 60 divided by 73.2, let's say. Gonna be 12 attempts. Well, outlap and 11 timed. Maybe 12. What did I have? Like something like this. Maybe I take brake bias slightly less front. I don't know, that brake bias does something weird with ABS. Like if I have brake bias too much on the rear and then the rear wants to start lock up into the apex to rotate a bit more, then the ABS will kill the rear sliding more than the front sliding, and therefore it's gonna be even more understeery. So it's kind of counterproductive to
so
go
yeah,
too
any
much to the
15
rear.
or 16 positions climbed this time in the race for you?
Well, I mean, I hope I can be top 10 in Quali, so I don't get able to climb 15 or 16, but let's see. Ford is kind of good on the brakes and on the straights, so yeah, let's see.
Should be a bonus for you.
Yeah, but it's cold and Ford is not good on tire temps like Lexus. Don't use the understeer ABS. Well, what should I use? I tried different ones and it doesn't really work. Like, I get more rotation, but it kills the balance, it's slower. Yeah. And there is still this Bahrain track temp bug, of course, to make it even worse. a hot Bahrain evening with 28 Celsius air temp, but the track is 23. Physically impossible. But it's a known bug and it's gonna get sorted one day. The more I drive this chicane, the more uncomfortable I am with it, which is not great.
I see a boulevard of broken dreams in turn 1.
Yeah, I plan to win it into turn 1.
Because it's a sprint.
Well, I mean, it's a sprint and I have a car that's very substantial and very good on brakes, so I can park it on the apex and shatter everybody's dreams.
Looking formats.
Do you have some lap time targets?
Whitehead did 13.0. I can't say what it is. I assume it's Quali.
It must be Quali.
12.7.
12.7?
From Dario.
12.7?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
For me it's a 13.5, so...
Yeah,
I'm in your
13.3
boat.
for me.
Huh?
13.3 for me, if I nail it.
33.
Well, enjoy.
Let's see whom I'm watching for the first 15 minutes.
Yourself?
Guys are crazy, like one guy already managed to stop and go from leaving the pits when... yeah.
20 track temp, like it's... I don't know how you get 20 track temp with 28 air temp. Oh yes, Serban, welcome. It's a really good layout. I mean, I appreciate it. The chicane is terrible because of track limits, but it's not that bad. It could be worse. Yeah, Barrier is enjoying the Corvette. So the plan is to get 10 out laps to get the tire temps up, and then have 1 or 2 hot laps. I don't know, let's see. Funny looking at the virtual energy of others. Polesny started with even more than I. Some have a lot less. Then again, keep in mind that the tires wear a bit more if you scrub them when they are not in the thermal window. And I only get 2 new tires for the race. And the Ford warms the fronts pretty well, relatively, but it just cannot put any temperature into the rear. It's a 45-minute race. But there will be no thermal dag anyway. Oh, Grigoletto with the Corvette as well. think I'm just gonna start doing actual hot laps, and then whatever happens with the tire happens. But to be honest, Ford won Le Mans in VMS Pro on Sunday. So seems like there is something with the car that clicks on open setup.
Did Dash really change the car?
No idea. I was almost happy with the lap time, but then Sven put the 13.3 already, White had 13.2. Well, 8 attempts to go. Tyre still in the 60s. Track limit, unlucky. Yeah, I guess it's strict white lines there. More curb and track into T1. I think I'm doing what is optimal. It's really weird. My RF2 muscle memory just doesn't apply at all there. 12.8 for Grigolito already. Nice BOP. Okay, well, more track, more delta, fair enough, done. Messed up the chicane entry. Right, I have 2 tenths still, in best case. Daniele, potentially. P13. I need 0.0 for top 10. I don't know. If I fully nail it, I have a 10th in it. Track limit, of course. So for now, P11 is unattainable, P12 is possible. Three ABS, well, let's see what happens. I cannot stop the car, like it wants to rotate with the rear, but then the ABS just grabs it and it doesn't seem to work for me. I tried 6 before, but maybe it works on other cars. Racing world, I don't really feel understeer. Like it's fine. I like the balance. It's just a problem when I see the lap times of others that somehow that makes me feel lack of grip. Nah. I mean, I have fuel. I can keep driving. The rears are not getting any deg anyway. About brake balance, I tried 52, 50-50, 48, 46. I tried different things. Wait, what, Alex? 4 wheels? That might help me get the pole now if I can use the 4th one. Okay, let's try one last. I'm actually ahead of Michi, wow. So if I fully nail the lap, P12. Let's see. Okay, ahead of Dennis Lind. That's something. P13. Well, PB of the LMGT3 fixed season with the Mustang in Quali. Not bad. Half a second of pace. Yeah, P12 was best. I think I had like 30 milliseconds in turn 1. I had... maybe I had a half a tenth in the chicane, or a tenth if I fully lucked and nailed the track limits, and then half a tenth in the last corner. But overall, yeah, it's 4/10 off if in best case. And that is in these conditions, you know. If it was 50 Celsius track temp, then maybe it would be different. But right, new front to get some more rotation. Well.
So you plow into turn 1 and I follow?
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, Lind. Lind improved as well in the end. 14th. Lexus. In these cold conditions, Lexus is good. That's interesting. Alright. Logie outqualified some cars today. Davy Gibbons. Is that Mr. Gibbons' alt account? Good luck, Logie. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm not blaming. It's just funny because the BOP was adjusted, and some cars got crazy BOP compared to Mustang, but Mustang is still useless. I don't know how that is even possible. Anyway, I have full tank. I have tires on the front that should do something. Let's do it.
Let's see how tires are looking in the end.
Well, my rears will be fine.
Copy.
I take 2 new fronts.
Oh, I took left hand side tires.
Yeah, for a normal car that makes sense, but yeah. I didn't put any thermal deck into the rear, so...
Why am I the only one on 99%?
Unlucky.
Honestly, I think I'm fine. Let's see.
Yeah, Dalibor, that's a good consideration. But well, we have R Factor Live that was broadcasting nice splits like this in the past. Now we don't have LMU Live, but I guess they are just counting on the driver streaming it themselves rather than paying for broadcast. Where is this thing is weird. Anyway. Michi!
You're welcome. I'm waiting for your turn 1 dive now.
Outside
That was a nice
line
one.
goes brr. If that's still the language that's being used. Alright, P10. There was so much place on the outside, crazy.
I felt so in the opening lap too, but then the tires died. I have the feeling I have no straight line speed.
What's going on there? Interesting. Oh. Unbelievable. Michi got collected. How dead are you?
Just front, but yeah, I was stupid.
Repair body. That means that there is some damage. Do I have some straight line problem now?
Now I'm entirely killed.
Rip. So, you guys were right about the unhappy chat after lap 1 or turn 1. I thought I'm gonna avoid that crash, but unfortunately the Mustang is so big that I miscalculated the amount of car body being on the right side of my view. Okay.
Driver rank silver 3, here we come. Like I have a bent steering and I am ultra slow on the straight, like I don't know what's going on.
I tabbed that span Aston a little bit and I think I'm a bit slower in the straight as well. Well, for now I'm happy I'm sticking it into top 10. Fuji was P7 in the end after... What actually happened? Yeah, two guys crashed. Primavera crashed. And then Leiden crashed on the last lap. Would have been P9 otherwise. Right, maybe we have a chance here. P8 doesn't feel particularly overly quick compared to me. A McLaren, yeah, McLaren would be interesting around here. It's a weird car. Was about to be a green track limit. Okay, I need to stop cutting. Now Michi is further unhappy in the chat. Oh dear. Ah, that's older. Yeah, that's funny. I wonder, like, if it was just kind of a free release for them without much effort, or is there something brewing behind with RF2 that makes Studio 397 want to kind of keep developing it very slowly, but still to keep it on the radar? We have Mr. Dennis in the chat that obviously, even if he knew, he wouldn't be able to tell.
P28. I got like turned around 3 times by a single guy. It's absolute nuts.
Sounds like a protest.
Many.
Many protests. Yeah, I don't think anybody was in the past few months in the middle of the day stopping and saying...
Probably I got so many incident points on the car, I don't even know which ones to look at.
Yeah.
What is your pace?
Oh, 14.0 now, but could be high 13s. There goes Sven. But yeah, what I wanted to say is that I don't think anybody stopped themselves in the middle of the day.
I'm doing PB with a 52.
Oof. And said to themselves, actually we need a solder in RF2. Actually, there must have been at least one guy, right? Mr. Frederic Alonso. And probably some others, but yeah, it feels really weird. And then probably for some real-life racing drivers and teams, it's very, very useful actually to have solder in there. There is a lot of unhappiness in this server. Right, I need to pick up the pace. This is not gonna end well. I just don't know how am I gonna pick up the pace. Yeah, I could start by actually maximizing the track usage at the chicane.
I'm lacking 4 to 5 kph compared to the practice.
Same here, to be honest. 13.8, 13.5, yeah, okay. 13, I can do 13.7s, I have to do 13.7s. That was a very nice turn one. Are the ACC guys spoiling the cleanliness of what RF2 guys would be doing otherwise? Come on. Such a nice lap and then I bottled it like that. Lost 2 tenths because of such a small... I broke 2 meters too late and then I got tricked into dragging ABS through the whole apex. RIP. And then again, over a tenth lost compared to previous lap, because 1 meter misjudgment. Still, I'm now matching my PBs. Then I brake 5 meters too early, and I'm way too early at the apex. Hi Shindy. And then he does this on the exits. Difficult. It feels like I would be doing 13.5s if I absolutely nailed everything. I wish I had the pace to follow the P8. The BMW will be on my rear in no time. Yeah, I mean, I like the challenge, but I like it less and less. I said I'm gonna give it a chance at Bahrain. Because of the combinations of braking zones and straights, lack of high downforce corners, it could be good. Turns out I need to change my car for the next round or keep suffering.
Nuts.
That
I'm
could
last
help.
and I'm losing half a second to
Time to
penultimate
repair?
last.
Or
I mean, I lose a minute and something
Yeah,
and 4
yeah.
more track positions, so... How many cut points?
1.25.
I'm on 2.
Vergel, it's because I had 2 new tires for a race and I put them on the front. The rear is still Quali tire. And yeah, then I guess that might be what I'm gonna do. So see you in the McLaren for the next round, which will be even slower than the Mustang. I cannot get that last corner correctly. But gap to P11 is stabilized. Actually, I gained to the cars ahead. Lind was battling with Gelhood. So maybe P8 is still doable. Yeah, I mean, I'm already doing Lexus in the Open, like in the WEC Open Championship. And I'll be doing it in VEC. So I thought, why not take some other car? But then again, might as well just keep doing the Lexus. Oh, come on. Why? So unnecessary. But like, TC is really intrusive until suddenly it just stops doing anything. Yeah, now I'm dead. Now, yeah, and if I battle, I'm gonna have even less chance of catching anybody ahead. Yeah, just go for it. Why are you not why are you defending? I let you through. Take the racing line, catch people ahead, crash them off track so I can gain some freebies, please. Yeah, front left is warm, that's nice. .25, that's acceptable. Time to catch lead.
Pace still 14.0-ish?
No, I did a 13.68.
What's your average?
I'm messing up, so I guess 0.8. They're gonna go side by side.
I'm getting low 15s.
Bad.
Yeah.
There we go. A fight. Whom to cheer for? Come on! Now I'm in trouble. All good. I think the BMW struggles a bit in the chicane. Oof. And we are safe for at least a lap. Lind is struggling. on the limit of track limits. Was just waiting for that yellow box. Four tenths quicker than Lind. Nice. Now time to stop smashing that brake deep into ABS for no reason at all. Okay, well I have some pace, which is nice. Half a minute to the leader. Yeah. Daniela, it's because I use 92% max pressure. And it already engages a bit too much of ABS anyway, so... Oh, Lind is on the edge of track limits. I need to outbrake him into the apex somewhere. I don't know where though. But it's nice to enjoy some tow. But yeah, on some cars actually, on some cars you get away with even 70% max brake pressure. You don't really need much more. On some tracks, that is. Like Interlagos into turn 1, you're always a bit like steering and so on. Am I gaining so much top speed in the straight or what? It feels so weird in the brakes. Much harder to stop the car. It looks like Lind is struggling with ABS even harder. And the 40 is really good at the chicane, that's lovely. Now what? Okay, that was a good decision. If I went for it here, I would have two cars in my tow. He doesn't know that you can cut that tarmac on the turn 2 apex without getting a cut, but it's fine. Ooh, yellow flag. Whitehead. He recovered it. Let's see his damage.
Mulo passed me a lap before without lifting. 3/10. I'm off on a single main straight.
Oh, he dead or what?
No, he lapped me. He dead.
Copy, copy.
But I didn't have to lift, and he could like pass me like a different class car.
Yeah, big damage. Anyway, I'm going side by side with Lind, so
enjoy.
Thank you. Illegal overtake. No illegal overtake. Okay, I take it. Gladly. Free wide, nice. Drive. It was odd to happen, right? Unlucky. Yeah, I don't know. I think what I did was very aggressive, but kind of fun. Kind of fine, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I do it now. The drive-through. And I'm gonna get another one for speeding into the pit lane. Did I cut there or what? Like, I don't remember. Like, I was waiting out of turn 2 and 3 to get illegal overtake, but there was none, so I took it because it was only yellow track limit, not orange. So that wasn't gonna be a orange, or like, that wasn't gonna be a drive-through. Okay, no speeding, that's nice. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Share, like, subscribe. See you on Thursday. Yeah, I will check the replay to see where the cut happened and so on, but you know, when things go 3 wide through multiple apexes, and Lind was very unhappy with me for sure, because I mean, I did the classic dirty F1 style brake on the inside, block the apex. As people ahead are now getting drive-thrus as well. So, yeah. It felt I was...
or condolences?
Yeah, the drive-through when going 3 wide.
Ah.
Galehood in the pit. Okay. Let's see how many drive-thrus to go. Yeah, it felt like I have so much of space for the drive-thrus that I felt comfortable. It's like 6-7 minutes to go. To have half a point spare is marginal, but fair enough, you know. Until things went very wrong. DT for aggressive driving. I don't know, was I the most aggressive there, or... I honestly think I didn't really do much of aggressive driving. I went for that apex at turn 1, tried to stop the car. Lind had very little place to go around the outside, but that's fair enough. But then we were just 3 wide all the time. Wait, Shill is behind, isn't Shill? Ah, he's the BS Plus driver, right? The fast guy. Okay, 2.5 to go. Then use all the cuts that I have. Straight +1. Oops. Yeah, I mean, Piotr, I have to
take it easy here. I mean, it's this fixed series anyway, and I realize I have the car that has no business fighting at the top anyway, so I just fully sent it and hoped for the best. And there was actually some great racing, and some not so great racing. I think there are far more people around me who suffered harder in lap 1. Two laps to go, right? I had the tiny pedal overlay and messed it up again. Now, honestly, about the illegal pass, it's fair enough that it's on, but it should be should be on off, or like we should be able to turn it on and off in hosted, because in some cases maybe the race director would be the ones that would do a much better job than the in-game system. So 1 lap to go.
Where are you going to finish?
17, maybe.
BOP. Two laps overfueled. It's weird. Anyway, it's been a race. It's been not the best of the streams, I guess. Okay. Imola with server crash and finding once again at Bahrain that Ford is not well BOP'd for any track. Ah. Right. What happened then? Dear replay, please do something. Okay. Maybe check that one first. Where are you? This one was fun, yeah. Use the Viper. Well, I used the Viper previous round.
That was so nice. Oh, he got bonked. And then got what's that even like? Bonk, bonk. Then the BMW runs wide. I defend. Bonk. It was just quarter point, you know. And then I caught Lind. Outside obviously won't work. Then I tried switchback. Should have gone on the inside. But outside was fine as well, until it wasn't. Yeah, this is like... I don't know. This... I had every right to be there. But he sent me off track. That's... You know, that's... using the in-game mechanics to your advantage, I suppose. Lind absolutely shot me off track to get me the illegal overtake. And then I had to lift. And then he diagonally braked into my line. While I was kind of counter-steering a bit as well, I think. Yeah. But all good, no drama. And then I send it, right? Then I had enough. Good move. I'm turning, he turns into me. Then I get the worst of the Mustang treatment on the rear tire. The car just didn't go anywhere, like it. The worst traction in my life. Like, the Aston got better, no Aston, the Lambo got better traction over the curb and the off-track. Off-track, of course. Okay, why didn't I get illegal overtake here? No illegal overtake. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it, I'm not lifting in this situation. So I defend. All is good, then Lind dives. Okay, fair enough. Then we are 3 wide. What can I do? So it was this one, right? Yeah, I should have looked more closely, but I was watching the mirror and what's going on with both cars around me. And I didn't notice that I'm getting a track limit there, so... So off I go. Ah. Well, I'm not reloading replay for this. Yeah, done, but you know, I was ahead, but I was ahead because I just carried way too much speed to make the corner. So it should have been illegal overtake. No, we were full NASCAR here. There was nothing European about this. Well. Will we get a game crash? Or is it
Not back
replay?
to server 3.
You said not?
Amazing.
Ah, nice. I'm still waiting for my game to unfreeze because it froze and probably crashed once the server shut off. Unlucky. Yeah, let's see how much we lost by this race. Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, I should have left all the cut points for the end, but I really didn't expect to have such a crazy ending in the last third of the race. I thought that it's just gonna be a boring race, that maybe I catch P9, maybe P8, but then we had like a 6-way fight for P8. So where is it? Profile. Event history. 2 arrows down. Oh no. Rank breakdown. Minus 13.9. Happens. But one day I'm getting the gold 2 back. One day. One day when I stop chasing for cars that are slow. Till then, we cry about BOP. And wait, what's the next one actually? Online championships. LMGT3 fixed schedule. We have Imola. Yeah, at Imola, Mustang will be even worse on the tires, and it will never get the rears anywhere above 50. Although it's gonna eat the curbs nicely. Nah, I'm re-registering with a different car. Actually, where did Logie finish? Nah, wrong thing to click. Why is it so confusing? Profile. Yeah. Yeah, well, there is just only so much one can do in the Ford. Tyre, it's like that. But you know, like other people keep gaining the rating. You see, Luke has gold 2, Dario has gold 2. People will get gold 2 and I'll race against them and get the rating quickly back. I'm just investing my rating into them so I can get it back later. It's fine. We're just sharing the rating around. It's kind of same people all the time in the races at the top, so. How's the Corvette these days? Corvette is fast and undrivable. I mean, looks like BMW is faster. A 12-second gap? Like, wow. Quite something. Well, BMW are really enjoying those cold conditions. Yeah, if you like extreme rotation, you take either the Porsche or the Corvette. Incestuous. That's the first time I read this word, but I agree. Anyway, on Thursday we have this one. Why is this going completely out of the championships? Like, I wanted to just go to this page. Anyway, on Thursday we have this one. Going to Le Mans with the Lexus. I've heard the Lexus is insufferably slow around Le Mans, so the BOP saga continues. But eventually it will be good. And maybe it's gonna be very hot and then the Lexus does good things on the tires, so. Until then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you still enjoyed a bit of battling, even though the BOP that I choose is not great. BOP fix, yeah, hopefully BOP fix with the new update in September, right? When ELMS stuff comes up. I hope everything gets fixed then. It's too late for my Mustang. Anyway, till next time, till Thursday, have a nice week. Bye bye.